Hello internet friends, Napyet here. This is a quick video to talk about SKSE and SkyUI, which I've just installed for Skyrim SE for the first time, and I wanted to talk about whether or not people should be doing this. This is something I have held off from doing with Skyrim Special Edition ever since the Special Edition came out for PC, people switching over, and one of the stumbling blocks has been SkyUI and specifically SKSE. SKSE is, in case you don't know, is a thing that allows modders to make much more complicated mods. If you're new to SKSE SkyUI and it sounds intriguing to you, I'll put links in the description to download both of those mods. You know, I err on the side of caution, and I'm doing videos on YouTube, so I don't want to mess anything up, but I came to kind of a break in what I'm recording at the moment and decided now is the time to try it. And the answer, I think, is yes. If you're on PC and you've been waiting for SKSE and SkyUI. I mentioned SkyUI because that's one of the things that people feel is a fundamental thing. It allows access to the mod configuration menu through SKSE. These two things in tandem really help your quality of life. Since downloading these, installing them and using them with a new build for Skyrim, I've found that it all kind of works and it's not crashing and it seems to be pretty stable. Those are the main things I would say. So if, like me, you've been holding off from this with Skyrim Special Edition, I would say go ahead. SKSE is still in an alpha state, so you use it at your own risk, but it's stable enough now that it is definitely working, and it's allowed me to install things like immersive creatures which require SKSE and really SkyUI to configure and stuff. There are a couple of caveats in that some of the mods, when you install SKSE and then you put SkyUI in there, they're both working fine. You have the mod configuration menu. So some of the mods that it allows you to access through SkyUI have not been optimized for Skyrim Special Edition. It's to do with the porting process, as people have brought it from the older version. So actually there are some display issues, and some of the options for these mods are not available yet, but they appear there, and there will just be like text errors, and some of the options will not turn on and off, but the mods are kind of working. And other small problems, like, for instance, wearable lanterns. Each time you load into game, there's a kind of a prompt on screen that says this is not configured quite correctly. You need to do this, this, and this to configure it. And that again is to do with the porting process. That mod has not been optimized, but it works fine. You get the prompt, but the mod works perfectly well. So it's stuff like that that you have to be aware of. But I just wanted to put this up for informational purposes. If you've been holding off, I would say go for it. It's been working for me. I hope it works for you. Again, they're in alpha. SKSE is still in an alpha state, but it seems to be working for me. And the reality is, the SKSE people have kind of come out and said this, and I think most people are thinking along these lines now. If we're going to do new mods, if we're going to continue this modding game, we are going to do it for Skyrim Special Edition. So you've got to make the switch at some point, and the kind of thing that's been holding people back is SKSE, SkyUI, usability of all that. But at some point we've all got to make the jump, because it's a 16-bit client, and it just gives so much more potential for future modding. So, you know, if you've been thinking about it, have a look. I will link to a video that I used, which there's no real point in me telling you how to install it and stuff, because there's already a great video by Gopher going through that fantastically well and taking you by the hand and talking you through the installation process and some safety tips. And so I'm going to link to that now, and I'll also link to it in the description of the video. So I hope this has been of interest to you. If you are thinking about switching over, I've been Napyet. Thanks for watching, and have fun with SKSE and SkyUI. Bye for now.
No.